Alright folks, welcome to another beer review, and if you notice something poking out my ear, still got an ear infection, doing my head in. So, today, as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, if I remember to include it, we've got a couple of Mancunian giants coming together, and it's JW Lees and Cloudwater. And this is a can of Cascading, I think that's what it's called, which is an IPA, clocking in at 6% ABV. An IPA showcasing Cascade hops from around the world. This soft and juicy IPA highlights 3 regional varietals of Cascade hops, bringing the tropical punch of US Cascade, the herbal and oily notes of UK Cascade, and the dank and vinous character of New Zealand Cascade. Brewed with JW Lees historic yeast for a true expression of the best of heritage and modern brewing. It's a hazy, full-bodied and full of flavour. Or it's hazy, full-bodied and full of flavour. Now, I picked this up thinking it was a can of the English strong ale that they brewed together, which I had in Newcastle on cask, and it was just chef's kiss. But I do like JW Lees, I do like Cloudwater, so I'm not going to complain. And speaking of Mancunian giants, probably reference this in one of the early Cloudwater reviews from the last few days, but rest in peace Andy Rourke from the Smiths. And what a bassist he was. Never truly appreciated himself how much of a good bassist he was. But my God, the bass line to Barbarism Begins at Home is just an absolute thing of beauty. It really, really is. So, a drink to you and all the other fallen legends who we've lost. I mean, we've lost Tina Turner, Kenneth Anger. We won't really talk about Rolf Harris. But yeah, the bassist from The Damned, I think, passed away recently. But yeah, when Andy Rourke passed away, now Stranglers are my all-time favourite band, and we lost Jet Black and of course David, I forgot his name. You know, 2 amazing artists and musicians in their own right, Dave Greenfield. But losing Andy Rourke was just a completely different, like, it just hit different, do you know what I mean? But yeah, so rest easy. And I tell you what, how good does that beer look? So we're off to a good start. Dedicating a beer to someone. Looks thick, juicy and dank. It's got like a slightly darker orange look to it. Very, very pulpy. One finger's worth of a white foamy head. Looking fantastic in the glass. So let's see what 3 versions of Cascade can give us on the nose. Definitely get a little bit of herbal character in there. There's a dankness for sure coming from the New Zealand side of things. A little bit of stone fruit. It's got that slight resiny pine sort of character. A little bit of a deep citrus, not like a bright zingy citrusy character, but it's not the most aromatic of beers, but it's got a satisfying nose to it. It's got like a tangy, sour sweet, like a fizzy sort of sweet character. Like I keep using the example of Tangfastic from Haribo. Other varieties and brands are available, of course, but you've come to expect such a limited vocabulary when it comes to describing beers. So, in a nutshell, it's going to be an awful beer review, but hopefully it's not going to be an awful beer. And from the nose and the appearance, I think we're in for a bit of a treat. So, cheers everyone. And apologies if I've got dirty fingernails. interesting. First thing I will say, when you think of like Cascade hops, for me personally, I'm thinking of like all the American style pales and IPAs from over the years that have got all the the Three C's, Citra, Cascade, Centennial. There's a little bit of a West Coast sort of flavour in terms of hop varieties. It's quite resiny. It is definitely dank. I'd say the New Zealand side of things maybe adds a little bit of a borderline smoky muskiness. But yeah, do you know what? This is proper dank hazy IPA, I'm going to say. Don't really get too much of a tropical flavour like it suggests. I mean, I'm not sure how old this can is, but it's all... I can't read that. But yeah, it's herbal and dank, I would say. Which sounds like a great name for a really wanky vegan restaurant in Ancoats, keeping that Manchester connection going. People must think that I just permanently dislike vegans and vegetarians. That's far from the truth, because I love a good Quorn burger. And I do like meat alternatives a lot of the time. Like This Is Not Pork sausages, and they do This Is Not Bacon. Veggie vegan bacon never tastes good. It tastes like really bad kebab, or it's got like the texture of like really cheap bad kebab meat. I'm yet to find a really good vegan / veggie bacon alternative. But This Is Not Pork sausages. You'd think you were eating a high percentage of pork sausage. You really would. But anyway, we won't talk about bacon and sausage. You might get a little bit of a tropical fruitiness as you inhale, as you're drinking. But to me, this is more musky, dank, resiny, piney, but not like overtly so. It's definitely an interesting utilisation of 3 different varieties of Cascade, and it all comes together in a beautiful beer. That classic JW Lees, said it 3 times, idiot. JW Lees yeast is definitely adding a really nice, creamy, full-bodied texture. And I don't know, would you sort of class this as a mountain IPA? You know, that weird style that sort of East and West Coast come together. We need to stand together. Stupid Unity style joke there. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. It's not like the most in-your-face, flavourful juice bowl, because as soon as you see, creaminess like that, your mind is instantly thinking of all the bright fruits under the sun. But it's not that. It really isn't. I mean, to me, it's got a really big West Coast feel about it. That being said, it's not the most bitter of beers. It's interesting. It's a very unique drinking experience. But done very well. So that was Cascading, JW Lees and Cloudwater. Definitely worth having a go. Lovely little beer. And I'm about to start shooting another exciting instalment of Saturday Night Slice. So that will keep me going. And I've got a few more beers in the fridge that I picked up from Asda. So I'll try not to upload another Cloudwater beer straight after this one. But it is what it is. Anyway, if you've tried this, then let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. Go check out JW Lees. That's so hard to say when you're illiterate like me. And also go check out Cloudwater. Links in the description. And yeah, any good vegan veggie baking ideas, hit me up in the comments. Weird combination of sounds all at once. Thank you for watching. You all take care, stay safe, and I'm just over 10 minutes, so I'm getting there. Bye.